so funny. He's got that kind of humour where he doesn't realise he's being funny, but he just is, and I dig it.
Arron's a good lad, got a lot of time for Arron. Got a little soft spot for him.
A lot of people his age at the moment that just seem to want to waste their lives and don't really care about the place of the workout. It's just a means to an end. It's a method of receiving money. I didn't get the impression from Arron that that's how his mind works. I think he comes to this business because he wants to be here and do a good job.
You know, he deals with the cars and things, but for such a young lad, you know, you get hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of cars in, never gets flustered. He just gets on with it.
He's eager to learn, quite happy to learn, quite happy to listen. He'll get stuck in. Anything I've asked him to do, he's done without any problem. He's very courteous, he's well behaved. I think his mum and dad would be proud of him.
You know, take calipers off, take wheels off, take discs off, whatever. There's no fear, there's no complacency though. There's no complacency, which is a good sign. You know, sometimes you think it's just a car. You know, he's exactly the same on every single car, no matter what it is. Taking his care, taking his time, and getting things sorted. So
we get a good job from Arron. Every now and then there's a bit of an issue, but nothing that you know, your average employer doesn't have. You know, might be the odd mistake here and there, but on the whole, Arron's very reliable.
You just get a bit of common sense and stuff like that. But no, it's bad.
like I say, he's a young lad, and he necessarily hasn't got the experience of other mechanics, but I haven't seen it fault him so far. So good sign.
He's fairly quiet, lacks confidence, but he's got to know us all now, and I think we've got to know the real Arron. He's a decent lad, good employee, a good employee to have in the business.
He's the only one that can take a car apart, really.
You know what, I'm just the same as Tony, he's just a workhorse. He just, from the moment he gets here, he don't stop. He just works through, and he does good work as well.
See how old he is, he's a very clever lad, especially with cars and stuff like that. Brakes and he just knows how to do stuff.
He does the tough end of the stick with the cars when they come in, taking wheels off, taking tyres. It's not one of the glorious jobs within the company, but I suppose it's the kind of thing else you've got to start at the bottom.
He just gets on with it, to be honest. You ask him to do a job, no matter what it is, he'll do it. He'll do it straight away for you. I've never had to ask Arron twice to do anything. You know, if you asked him to empty the bins or clean the toilet, he'd probably go, no, right, okay.
I'd say the most surprising thing for a lad of his age is his willingness to learn. He'll happily hold himself accountable.
It's hard really to get a younger generation like him, wanting to work, does the hours, he does, and the rest when he gets here.
You know, he brings a self-motivation to himself just to get on with things and get things done. So
no, it's quite nice to see a lad of Arron's age just want to get his head down and do a good job and do right by people.
Yeah, good. Really good.
No, other than that, it's just great. I've got nothing bad to say about his work ethic at all.
So he just comes in, gets on with any job you give him. You never have to sort of chase him up, when's this going to be done, because he's just doing it, he's just getting on with it.
If there's a problem with it, he'll just deal with it there and then, sort it out. If it's driving to my old dog to get something for a car, he'll just go and do it. You know, no say so, just off his own back, so it's one of them, you ain't got to babysit him.
There's all very well doing the work, but it's got to be good, and it's got to be a high standard, and he always does that in every job I've seen, so superb as far as you ask me.
He can be easily distracted by his phone, but he'll just get his head down and work, and when he's done his job, he'll come and find someone, me or Tony, and do you want some help? Shall I do this? What do you want me to do? As I say, it's quite unusual for a lad of his age to just have finished their job and not just go and stand somewhere and sky, basically. Arron doesn't do that. Arron's work ethic's very good.
Not really.
Nah.
I think maybe he needs to relax just a little bit more in front of the camera.
genuinely struggling.
Do anything for anybody. My time, like I say, he's even gone out his way to drive to Mansfield just to pick me up and come all the way back, then take me back to Mansfield and come all the way back. You have to like literally force him to take money off you because he's not do it. And he's a good lad, caring lad.
There's just so many people today that are entitled, snowflakey, but Arron's just he's, for a young lad, he's quite old school in the way he thinks. He delivers value, he does right by people, he's very trustworthy, far from selfish, he's quite selfless. Where the customer who we couldn't hand the car over, it was basically, Arron messed up, he dropped the wheel as we were fitting into the car and chipped the wheel, and the customer lived like 4 hours away. Arron offered to give him a lift home because he felt like he wanted to do the right thing. It was just natural for Arron. He's a genuinely thoughtful lad.
His motivational speaking's fantastic.